We offer a service for businesses in the community where I will visit them on a quarterly basis, and we bring our body composition scale, and then we can provide that for all of their employees. And so we were looking for an upgrade, and that is when we found Sika. For us, one of the important factors about a body composition device is the comparison from body composition to body mass index. A lot of times when people go to their primary care provider, the biggest factor that's considered is BMI. And so one of the biggest components of our program is being able to provide the body composition assessment so that we can really dive into each component of what your body tissue is made up of, and we can really break down those components and how to improve on those components rather than just looking at weight relative to height. We use quite a bit of them. So I have built a custom wellness assessment that has, I know that you guys recommend utilizing the 6 primary, or at least recommend using 6 factors that are more concise, keep it a little bit cleaner, but I do like to expand on that. I can't say exactly how many parameters are involved, but I think it's up to 9 or 12. Well, we were looking at a couple different companies. Specifically, the one that we had in the past, I believe, was called Tanita. And then I have been familiar with InBody for several years. And so we were really looking between those two. And I don't remember what happened, but somebody brought up Sika and mentioned that it was a little bit more healthcare specific, and it was a little bit more of the gold standard from a healthcare standpoint. And so from that, I looked into it, investigated, and that did seem to be the case. It did seem to be the gold standard from a healthcare standpoint. And one of the biggest things that really confirmed that decision was that the BIA scale seems to be a little bit more advanced than some of the other ones that we've seen. And so it seemed like it was a no-brainer. It's hard to quantify, but it has been an immense value. We utilize this scale so I work with Graham Health System, and we utilize this not only for our quarterly screens for businesses out in the community, but we also use this on our annual wellness screens for our own employees. So this is something that we added last year once we got the scale last year and we implemented that. I have seen an incredible amount of engagement, an increase in engagement, as well as an increase in utilization. So not only did more people take advantage of the testing because they had access to a scale like this, once they saw the results, they were significantly more inclined to take action on those results. So there are a few primary ways that we utilize it. One, we use it in our corporate wellness program. So in our corporate wellness program, like I mentioned, we have a quarterly health screen where the first of the year we will include a lab draw, but of all 4 quarters, I bring our body composition scale, and then we can provide that testing for all of those employees. Similarly, we use it in our own employee wellness practice for our annual wellness screens. Again, for our own staff, we will provide that on an annual basis, allowing everybody to test. And then as well, it's a component in our personal training and group fitness program. So as well, I'm the personal trainer here, and so any of my one-on-one clients have the opportunity to purchase a pre and post assessment for each package. And so then we'll typically just do a continuation assessment after each package, so that way we can continue to assess if the program's being effective in achieving the results they're looking for. One of the things that this scale has allowed me to express and explain the importance of muscle tissue, as well as looking at the specific values of your body composition, including muscle, hydration, as well as fat mass, rather than just looking at that overall weight. And so not only has it been a great assessment tool, but it's actually surprisingly been a good educational tool as well in demonstrating this is where you're at, but these are what factors are important in your health and well-being long term.